I'm complaining, but that's not the case. All I'm saying is my body gets weak, my mind gets tired. I need sleep, but I gotta keep traveling on the road, doing these shows. Yeah,
okay, too.
It's the rules of the game that I chose to play. But sometimes
braid my hair
I
kinda
wanna
ride a
say, baby, won't you braid my hair? Come on and braid my hair.
Hey. What's up? Welcome back. That just sounds so generic. Thank you guys for being here and just allowing me another opportunity to just come and be the voice. Thank you for tuning in to Ship Talk Radio. I know I was not here last week. Shout out to P. She's so missed, guys. Things are just so different these days. But I'm here and I'm present, and I want to say thank you for tuning in to Ship Talk Radio. It's your girl, Yayo, and you know I don't play, though. And we're back for another episode. Coming out the gate swinging. No, I was not here last week. Okay, listen. My allergies had kicked into full gear, and I just couldn't make it. Like, y'all, the allergy season, when it comes upon me and my family, like, it's something that we can't even control. Like, it literally just flares us up. Like, we're just sneezing. It's like, people be like, oh, you sick? No, it's my allergies. Like, it's a difference between being sick and having allergies. So, people with allergies, you understand. You may take a Benadryl at night. I take a Benadryl nightly. Then I'll turn around and take a Loratadine during the day because that's a small dosage. I may take a So that's why I was not here last week, but I'm so happy to be back, and I'm so happy to be tuned in to y'all and allow y'all to be tuned in to me, okay? So y'all heard that Mario playing, right? So you know I'm going to give y'all nothing but the grooves and the vibes this evening. And the vibe that I'm going for, what we're talking about today, is happiness, of course. That's something that I feel like we portray. You know, happiness is kind of like a facade these days, but I want to talk about the real happiness, the real deepness of happiness and what that means. So, I just wanted to let y'all know that that's what we're talking about, but also the vibe that I'm giving. So the music that you're going to hear this evening, I started another playlist, okay? And it's called My Teenage Crush, because we've all been teenagers before. We all know what it felt like to have that first crush, that first boyfriend, that first love, that first person that you liked. And it's like so many songs played into liking them or fake being in puppy love with them. So I created a playlist called My Teenage Crush, and right now it's just all of the boy bands on there. So I got the boy bands lined up, from Mario to CB to the B2Ks to the IMX. We lining them up. So the music you're going to hear this evening on this in particular episode is going to be off of My Teenage Crush playlist. And these are songs that make you feel like you're a teen again. Like, oh, because don't we miss those days? Or do we not? Is it just me? Am I the only one that misses being like a teenager and actually liking somebody? Because I feel like right now, the climate that we're in, dating and liking people is almost damn near hazardous. Can I get a amen? Like, it's damn near hazardous, okay? To actually like somebody in this climate, you be feeling like something's wrong with you because you actually like somebody, or, you know, you actually feeling somebody. So that's what we're talking about today. So the title of today's episode, and y'all, I have been ready for this episode since last week. I was so ready last week. Oh, the allergies would not let me live. But anywho, so the title of today's episode, guys, is called Just Be Happy and Ship. Period. Just be happy. Just be happy with where you're at. Just be happy with all that you've been through, that you're still standing, that you're able to talk about it, that you're able to have a testimony. Be happy. Be happy with yourself and be happy in your relationships. That's basically what today is about. Today is just a vibe overall. Y'all already know when I'm coming to the scene and I'm coming to the microphone, it's going to be nothing but authenticity. Like authenticity. That's all I'm going to give is myself. I'm going to be transparent, and I'm going to be loving and kind and humorous, because that's what we need more of, okay? But anywho, for all of those people who are just now ever tuning in to an episode of Ship Talk Radio, again, I'm your girl Yayo. Shout out to Pretty P, the pretty problem. She's not here, but I'm smelling her to come back soon. I can feel like I really was wanting her to just walk it through the door and surprise me this go round, but my friend ain't here. But I miss her so bad. I just really just feel like her comeback is near. Like I could feel it in my loins, okay? Because honestly, guys, this is the last month we're wrapping up season 1 this month, okay? This is a big deal. We're gonna come back for season 2. We don't know when, but we're wrapping it up. And so these last little episodes is these last little episodes. So we want to make it great. You know, if there's anybody out there that has a brand or anything that they feel like they want to be on a platform, please reach out to me. Y'all could definitely come. We could make the last episode a party. Y'all could come, be a guest, whatever. It's always room for people to pull up, you know, just be involved for the cause, okay? So, okay, that Alicia Keys Teenage Love for TT, you already know how that's coming. But anyway, so of course we're talking about being happy, and when I normally introduce the show, we like to go off of your life update. That's like the first thing that I like to talk about is what's going on? What's going on with you, Anya? Wow, I wish they cloned me like they did Tyrone, because all of the things that I be having to do and the bank account don't match, just be blowing me. Y'all, I be so busy. And it be so crazy because I be like, there's no way that I'm ever this busy. I really be on days to not do nothing, but I be hella busy. Like, I feel like today was one of the busiest days of my life. Like, I got so much stuff going on. But don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I got so many blessings and opportunities pouring in on me. And it's just the way that I'm receiving it. It's just why I'm able to be right here, right now, to give y'all this energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, y'all, from the top of the morning, y'all already know I'm Dash mom. I'm a mom, first and foremost. Shout out to the village always, because they holding my son down. You hear me? Like, for real. Because without the village, honey, I don't know, y'all. I be doing so much. So always, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm a mom. So that means you're getting up top of the morning. Even when you got slob stretched to your ear, you still got to get up and get that baby together, be in a good mood, say good morning and stuff like that. I got to be like, good morning, son. How you feeling? How you sleep? Knowing damn well he tired, y'all. My baby tired. He likes to chill, okay? So it just be the mundane day-to-day tasks. That's out the gate. The momming is 24/7. Even when them kids with their other parents, or even when they just, baby, you ain't gonna never stop being a parent, honey. That's what I know to be true. So just on top of being a parent, getting him up, making sure he's feeling good on his way to school to start his day, because that is important, parents. Like, the way our children day operates is important, and it's kind of based upon us to make sure that they kind of leading with a good day, because we are the ones that's sending them on their way with that energy. Like, I don't want to send my baby on his way with no negative energy and making him feel down and defeated. Like, I want him to feel confident going to school. I want him to feel happy in the morning, even if he's tired. I know it'll eventually wear off. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot that goes into that, on top of, you know, having to do the stimulation of your mind as a woman, as a person. I'm trying to figure out ways to just, okay, make sure I'm working out, making sure that I'm eating healthily. Like, a lot of times what we put in our bodies is what's creating all of these additional problems that we don't even need, on top of the stress of day-to-day life. So of course I'm gonna put him on the bus and have I'm gonna want to lay back down, but the idea is to stimulate my mind in some sort of way, in some form of exercise, whether if that's bike riding, if that's lifting some weights or jumping some rope. Like, I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to prepare some type of water, some sort of hydration for my day, whether I'm drinking some tea. Like, it's always a plot. I can't just ever get up and go, y'all, or ever just stay back and be chilling. So yes, today was a busy day for me, but guess what? I'm smiling and I'm happy through it all, and I'm not complaining. So as far as life update, y'all know I be having the most stuff going on. I just want y'all well wishes. Y'all are my people, so I'm just gonna be completely transparent. Let me just tell y'all about my day wholeheartedly. So boom, top of the morning, I woke up at 7. I'm like, damn, I could use an extra 25 minutes, and I did. I went back to sleep, snooze, got up at about 7:45. Talked to my boo on the phone. He kind of gave me that little extra wake up push. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm finna get Dash up, get him off the school. Got Dash off the school. Boom. Right after I get him off the school, y'all, I got this CDL training class. I'm trying to drive the school buses or do something that's gonna stick and give me some more money. And that's it. So I go to the CDL training classes, mind you. This is just part-time. I did that from 9 to 12. Turned around, I had a Zoom interview at 1 o'clock so I could just try to keep my stuff aligned with this marketing company called Blue Horizon. I hope y'all, if y'all know about Blue Horizon, give me some reviews, because I don't really know. I be kind of sketchy with Indeed and their marketing companies. Like, I definitely could juggle here's and theirs, but I needed to be worth it. But anywho, had that at 1. Had this much time to make me a little leftover tacos from taco night last night. Turned around and had the tacos, took a shower, tried to get myself together. Had a dentist appointment at 4. The baby got out of school early, so he was home an hour early. So the free time wasn't there. Had to bop him off to his godmama / TT. Y'all know how this go. Go to the dentist, okay? Sit in that mug for about an hour, 45 minutes, just for them to get me out of there that quick. Like, you be like, damn, okay? Did a little point land with my boo. That was it. Came here, now I'm at the show giving y'all the real. And I just want everybody to know, like, this straight be my life. And I'm not done after this. It's always something that's on my plate. But the way I juggle it, the way I eat this and eat that, y'all, I'm so grateful for it. I'm not complaining. But I know everybody is not built like that. Sometimes we just easily get overwhelmed by all of the things that we have to do, all of the obligations, and the way that it's just mundane. It's the Monday through Friday. Just getting up with your child every day is enough. Just imagine having multiple kids, y'all getting up. These kids going to different schools. Like, I just commend you. Just people in general who doing that for their kids, for their families, y'all the real goats. And I'm trying to give y'all a studio applause. Big up to y'all. So that's the life update. That's what's been going on with me. But the word of the week is consistency. And that was actually the word of the week last week. So like I said, because I wasn't here, but I was really ready for the show. So consistency was the word of the week, because I took a spell of a 2-week time frame to kind of just whip myself back into shape, but not in a way of saying like, oh, I know I'm gonna see results like within 2 weeks, but I knew that I could see some instant changes by just tweaking a little here's and there's with my lifestyle, because it's not all the time that we're mindful. But if we was mindful all the time, think about the positions that we would really put ourselves in if we was mindful all the time, because life is gonna come and it's gonna life. But I've definitely had a full 2 weeks of being mindful of what I was doing, what I was engaging in, what I was eating, what I was drinking. And like I told y'all, I'm back on my plant-based lifestyle, because I know that works for me. Period, point blank. No matter if it's weight that I'm trying to lose, if I don't lose another pound, I know just being plant-based gives me a little bit of a restriction, because I don't have no self-control when it comes to food and the cookies, the cakes, the pies, and the pastries. I already told y'all that. So I'm back on the plant-based, but the word of the week is consistency, because I was dead ass consistent, and that put my mind in a space where I'm like, okay, I know what you want to do. It ain't that you're expecting to lose 52 pounds in 2 weeks, but you know that it's a certain way that you want to feel in your body. It's a certain way that you want to feel when you walk, when you feel different when you're lighter on your feet. You know what I mean? Like, when you've been eating the BS, and you know that when you've been eating whole. And so I've been eating consistently whole for 3 weeks, guys, and it's been wonderful. I've been drinking my flat belly water, because that's undefeated. I live and swear by that, and y'all know that. I've been drinking my TLC tea. It ain't gonna never miss. Most definitely lost 9 pounds in 6 days. Don't care if it was water weight. It happened, and I got record of it, and that's just real. And I'm gonna scale myself again at the end of this week and see where I'm at. But the idea is just to be mindful, and that's what I was doing. But in order for us to be mindful, we do have to stay consistent with whatever it is that we're after. So that was the word of the week: consistency. What's on my mind? Let's talk about what's on my mind, guys. So this past weekend I wasn't off. I worked because I definitely still work for the man, but I worked. And yeah, Keely, you gotta be consistent, Pooh. You got, like, the consistency. It's almost like it's like a mental warfare upon. It's like you against you. It's like, nah, you finna eat this. No, but this is what you need to be eating. Like, no, this is what you need to be doing. Like, it's a battle. It's really a battle, and it's hard because some people have to be forced into their lifestyle, whether it's a health risk or whether, they spouse is saying, hey, babe, I see you losing yourself. Like, but for real, it's really us against us. But this past week, y'all, I worked, but my baby had a game. Excuse me. My baby had a game, and the Knights been winning, but they lost. But they didn't get that ass whooped, and I'm so grateful. So they had lost to the Herbert Hoover little hood babies, and they did that. Herbert Hoover did that. They did that. I'm gonna get them. Their coaches is very vocal. You could tell that they're very disciplined, and it was almost like we were playing against ourselves. Again, this brings me to the point of you fighting up against you. You're head against head. Like, nobody else out here is your competition. Who your competition is who you was last season. But that's not the person we want to go to head with. We want to go head to head with everybody else. Nah, go head to head with who you was the last season. Is there some things that you can improve? I'm sure that there is. So let's get to that. So anyway, we did the game. Boom. I have not been off to indulge in any sort of brunch activity or none of that, or none of the above, because I know Sundays be lit. I know Sundays be fun days as hell, So I got to indulge my homegirl. Shout out to my homegirl, me. She work at the Marquee. Baby, they had me in the Marquee, y'all. Oh, my God. Listen, I don't know what them songs was they was playing. That's A. Like, I ain't that old, but y'all, I'm an old soul. Y'all know in all reality, I want to live to be a great granny. Literally, a great granny. Like, I want my son. I want to be alive to meet my son. Like, y'all, I'm an old soul. So I'm up in the Marquee. I had on my little floppy hat. Y'all, I was such a Southern belle. I had the floppy hat on, just really just in my element. My boo was with me. Shout out to all the love that be received when you outside. But listen, y'all, the way the behavior in the Marquee was just giving. What's the agenda? What were we doing? So I'm in the Marquee, an old soul, y'all. Y'all know me. Like, if you know me, you know I'm an old soul. I'm fun. Y'all, the young ladies in the Marquee was doing all I saw the whole time I was there. Mind you, it's middle of the day. On a Sunday, this is the Sabbath. You hear me? Baby, they weren't doing nothing but throwing ass. Throwing ass on each other. Throwing ass on the upholstery, just throwing ass all through the Marquee. It just was nothing but women in dresses, in jumpsuits, in shorts. They were just throwing ass, just throwing it on each other. Y'all, I was just taken aback. Like, y'all is not on these people upholstery. Y'all aren't dancing on these people booth like this with y'all legs cocked up. What are we doing? Is that what fun is these days? Because that's not fun for me. And I'm going to keep it a bean. And it never been fun for me. But I'm built differently. But at the same time, I'm able to mesh with the rest. But at the same time, y'all, I just was like, what the fuck is going on? These women were literally pumping and humping on each other. Like, oh my God, like hitting each other from the back. And I'm just like, the era that I come from, baby, we used to dance on guys. We used to twerk. We used to not even twerk. It was called juke. We used to give dances out in college. Like, have that one guy, you probably don't even got his number, but you're gonna but they were doing this on each other with dresses on. Like, what did I miss? Can somebody tell me something? Hi, Kayla Pooh. Can somebody tell me what I missed in our climate, the agenda. The agenda, guys. Literally. All I saw was women, like, literally hitting each other from the back, twerking each other. None of these men are getting any dances. They're just standing there mugging, looking stuffed, like, with their man bag on. Like, oh my God, y'all. Tell me if that's fun, or am I old? Because there's no way. I can't believe that I've outgrown that. Like, I feel like that's something that I've outgrown. Like, even, like, for real, y'all. The way the women was twerking and dancing on each other, you would have swore they went together. Like, I'm an old soul. Pooh, what we used to do back in the day? We used to be at the Beano back in the day. You're dancing on somebody's brother, okay? And his homeboy is holding him up. That's where I come from, that era where you danced on dudes. Before he was talking about twerk, it was just a grind. Like, it was fun. It was almost like clothes burning in the club. But when did we come to the point where it's the women hitting each other from the back like they got a strap? Like, I just was floored. I was so floored. And it just didn't stop there. It did not stop, y'all. Like, the way these women dress, and the way that they're carrying themselves publicly, I really hope that none of them ever think that they're going to get a man, a real man. Like, literally, I hope that they really are okay with the fact that you may just be hitting your homegirl from the back. That's going to be your thing. Real talk. Real talk. But I'm saying that's the type of time that they was on. Like, and I couldn't imagine that. Like, I couldn't imagine that. And it's just be like, the men, that's all don't think the men are seeing this, y'all. Like, the men are seeing this go on, and they're judging. Even though we all know, all right, you niggas ain't shit, you know, but whatever. But they're judging us, y'all, because we can't put all the blame on them. Like, there's no reason why you got on a beautiful pink dress. Your gal, your home gal got on some pink shit. You treat her like that's your gal. You straight hitting her from the back in the booth. What is this? Where are the hard legs at, baby? Like, that's what. Yeah. Oh, y'all, that's on my mind. I really have outgrown it's the dancing on the upholstery. See, it's the getting up on the couch or the booth and just leg cocked up. Like, I used to go to children's church, guys. I've never been a part of that. I could be around it, but y'all, when I say I was so disgusted and so disappointed, bro, like, I'm like, damn, no wonder. And everybody talking about how they can't get a good man. Oh, y'all can't put that all on these brothers. Y'all know how I am. No, man, sis, look how you acted, dog. What man finna for real be trying to, cuff you up? And it's cuffing season. Like, nobody was cuffable. And maybe I just was too old in the place to be, but I just couldn't believe it, Pools. I'm used to some hard legs, y'all, for real. I'm used to some hard legs, and I'm used to your friends seeing a dude, thinking he look good, or just even being classy, sitting down or standing up doing a nice little cute little, what's wrong with that little. Baby, that's just like me, just standing up right now, ass backwards on this chair, y'all. That's what they was doing. I felt so out of place. I did. I felt so out of place. My heart was hurt for real, because I'm just like, I know people probably is looking like, oh, she don't know the words. I don't. I'm an old soul, bitch. I still listen to Jill Scott. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have been born in the 70s, baby, because this ain't it. Y'all. But I got that off my chest. So, yeah, that was Sunday. But I like to always take y'all back to my playlist. Like I said, I'ma always play some songs that's going to get you in that space of the theme, and that is my teenage crush. So I do have another song I'm about to play. We're gonna take a quick break because it's just to me tonight. I'm so grateful that you guys are tuning in and you're all loving the energy. Please don't go anywhere. And if you missed the episode, you can always go back. The link I'm gonna definitely drop. Now I want y'all to know that on this teenage crush, that boy Mario used to do his thing. But I got something for y'all, though. I'm finna take y'all all the way back and see how bad y'all used to love y'all mans. Let's see. All right, Justin, turn me up. Try to be cool. Turn me up, Jay. Turn me up, man.
at me when you say I love you. Your headstrong personality, your take charge capability. I love the way you cook for me. Beef roast, white rice with gravy. I'll give you 25 reasons why I'm really in love with you. Ooh, I can give you 25 reasons why I'm never leaving you. 7, 8, 9 rose massage, just a card you give for no reason at all. 10, the way you spend on me, even though I got my own money. 11, for always being yourself, regardless of how I or anyone else felt. 12, the way you don't trip on me when I'm in the studio real late, like right now. Why I'm really in love with you. I got 25 reasons why. Wait a minute, I don't need no backgrounds to tell you the rest, baby. 13, knowing just what I need, even when I didn't make it clear for you to see. 14, for being understanding when that time comes, you know what I mean. 15, for your beauty inside and out, and to close it out, 16 to 25 is for all the chicks you could have eaten, but you didn't because of your love for me. I can give you 25 reasons why I'm really in love with you. Ooh, I can give you 25 reasons why I never leaving you. I can give you 25 reasons why I'm really in love with you.
Hey, that Nivea though, that 25 reasons, that's where I come from. I come from love, baby. I come from puppy love. That love that you're so unapologetic about, that you don't give a damn what nobody gotta say. I come from that, and I'm gonna always stick to that in my root, and that's why I will always get the relationship that I deserve. I know it ain't gonna just come and fall out. I know I'll have to work for it, but I'm telling you, that's where I come from. That's where I'm grounded on. Unfortunately, we are in a climate where people aren't grounded on the fundamentals of the traditional man-woman relationship and what it takes to be a woman and to conduct yourself as such, and to be a man and conduct yourself as such. We are so doomed. We so ass backwards, y'all. It's really, really sad. I put the number in there for anybody to call in if you want to holler at your girl. Moving on. So, y'all know I got a little segment called I Know You in Line. So on that this week, we talking about your boy. Who, you ask? They call me U.S. H-E-R-R-A-Y-M-O-N-D. Now, baby, tell me what you want to do with me. Got a nigga. Hey, listen, if you don't know them words, you're lame. But anyway, your boy Usher is about to be the halftime honoree, because I feel like it's an honor that he's about to be the halftime performer of the Super Bowl, y'all, 2024. Are you guys ready or not? Like, he has been doing his residency. He's been, the dude is aging backwards. That nose, that platypus nose so wide, the nigga so fun. Ooh, Usher ain't aged, y'all. Know he looking good. Jesus Christ, I done got hot behind the ears talking about Usher Raymond. Jesus. But anyway, our boy finna be at the Super Bowl. He gonna be the owner, giving us a little piece, I'm sure, just a little piece of what he has been doing in Vegas with his residency, pretty much serenading all the women's, all the baby mamas, all the wives and the fiancés and girlfriends. So I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl only to see Usher. Don't care about the game. I'm sorry, I'm one of those girls. I'm sorry. I know y'all be want somebody to be looking at sports with a man just to be under the back of that dude knee. No, sweetie, I'm too busy trying to watch Queens. Y'all, I'm almost finished with Queens. Why y'all didn't tell me Queens was so good? Just pause on Usher for 2 seconds. Pause. I'm really done with his ass anyway. But congratulations, Usher. Listen, let me go ahead and wrap Usher up, y'all. Usher finna be at the Super Bowl. Can't wait to see him. I know it's gonna be great. And he's gonna start tour shortly after. So that's awesome. Hopefully he comes to the Lou and we could go see him or whatever. But I'm here for Usher too, Mom. Totally can't wait to see that fine-ass man slip and slide across the stage like he's still 20, okay? Please. Give it up for Usher. But listen, I'm sorry, I gotta run it back. We ain't even got into the topic yet. Damn, it's already 8:50. Gee whiz. Hold on, I got a moment. So, y'all, why y'all didn't tell me that all the Queen's men was so fire? Do you understand? Why y'all didn't tell me that I would sleep on all the Queen's men? Like literally, rock a baby. I was so sleep. My mama kept telling me to watch it. My TT and them kept telling me to watch it, but I had never tapped in. It took me for my dude to be like, "Hey, you need to watch it." Bitch, you had it on. Y'all, just been salivating ever since I started watching it. Don't want to finish the season 3 so bad. I ain't watched the last episode yet. Don't even want to watch the last episode, y'all. The Queens is so fire. Why would Eva play that role the way she played that role, y'all? She was born to play Madam. Them men in there so damn fine. When I say the good Lord had took his time, he started scribbling and scraping with the men's. The men's is looking good on that show, baby. Y'all know I got a favorite, though. That boy Doc can't do no wrong. You know that nigga fine with his neck fine. His neck is fine, y'all. The way the neck protrude, that man is fine. My nose is starting to run. He's so damn fine. Oh, my goodness. But the Queens is good. I'm so happy that I tapped in. Ooh, Jesus. I don't even know how I started talking about the damn Queens, but I just know Usher talk about fine men and the Queens, all of that just go together. But yes, I'm almost done. I'm gonna watch that last episode. Oh, my mom say it ain't better than Force. Now listen, Force is for the hood babies, for the thugs. You know, we love some gangster shit, okay? But them men on Queens, they ain't got none of them fine ass men on Queens. They took their time when they casted the man. Big D in that ponytail. Stop it. We ain't even gotta go any further. Anywho, so the second thing that was on the I Know You in Line segment is Chris Brown being sued by Popeyes. Did you guys see that? Oh my God. Popeyes is allegedly suing Chris Brown for $2 million over some investments that he made a few years back. I don't know the update on that, but at the same time, it's just like, really, CB, I know you got that bread. Please pay Popeyes. Please pay Popeyes, or go just put on a concert for damn Popeyes. I'm telling you, like, they'll still pay for the tickets. Like, come on, man. And then this was last week, y'all. The government was supposed to shut down last week, but my sources had told me that the government is actually going to go 45 more days and try to figure out a funding plan for all our government assistance, which a lot of us are living on the Medicaid, the WIC, on the SNAP benefits, on the TANF. Like, come on, done. Nobody got to be too high and mighty. This is how people are surviving. Women are, unfortunately, getting child support, baby daddies. I'm sorry that child checks is getting garnished. Like, the struggle is real. I didn't wake up, people. Like, it's happening right in front of your eyes. So yeah, I'm glad that they trying to figure something out for these people, because that's just how they getting their little change, period. Because don't nobody want to pay for these high ass groceries. Spring rolls is $9.99 for 3 damn spring rolls. If y'all don't go to hell with that. So y'all, the Queens. But listen, so again, I wanted to just really come today and bring some energy and talk to you guys about happiness. So we are going to dig into the topic at hand briefly. I know I had started a little late or whatever, and I ain't going over either, because I actually have a prior obligation after this, because that's just how I move. But I love you guys, and I'm always here. If y'all want to call in, the number, hello, in my murder verse, like, the number is on the damn, oh shoot, yeah, I done dropped it. Look at that. Look at that. So the number is actually in the group chat, but the number, if you guys want to chime in on what I'm about to discuss and kind of go through, please call in. The number's 515-599-1687 in my corporate voice because I have one of those. Because I know how to code switch, okay? Anywho. So the topic at hand today was, what does happiness means to you? I just kind of want to know what it means to truly be happy. You know, a lot of people say they're happy. We see a lot of people kind of portray happiness, but what is happiness? To me, I feel like happiness is something that, again, I'm always going to revert back to the internal. Like, it's something that's inside of you, and it's something that you want to make. You want it to become your makeup. Like, you want happiness to be something that you were, something that you are, something that you dwell in, like something so beautiful. And to be happy, you have to be whole, and you have to understand that all of the things that you've been through have led you right to where you're at. So that's what being happy is. It's not always going to be, chasing the next hit, or the next bag, or the next nigga, or the next female. Like, it's gotta be what you have right now, because it's really about falling in love with the journey versus the destination. Because once you do that, the destination may actually change when you actually fall in love with the journey and fall in love with, quote unquote, the struggle. And I battle with that myself, like falling in love with what I be going through and all of the tasks that I have in front of me, and I feel like the bank account don't match it. I feel like I'm living the life of a female who should have a damn assistant, okay? But at the same time, I just got Kim. That's my mama. You hear me? So it's just like, being happy is being where you are and being okay with it. Not saying that you're comfortable, but you're happy with what you have, because it hasn't always been like this. It ain't always been peaches and cream. It ain't always been great. So to me, that's what happiness is. Something that is internalized to come out and to be manifest into the physical world, but you are actually okay with it. And the next thing I was going to discuss was talking about things that genuinely make you feel happy. Like, what makes you feel happy inside? Is it going shopping? Is it spending time with your loved ones? Is it, writing in your journal or reading a book? We have to we almost like on autopilot so much. If a person asks us what makes us happy, we'll be like, shit, we don't even know. It ain't the money, bro. Cause think about the amount of monies that we have had, whether we got in a settlement or we had came into the money because of some insurance or anything. That shit gone. It's gone. Are you happy? Are you genuinely happy? What makes you happy? And some of the things that genuinely makes me feel happy, and we're talking about a feeling, because happiness is internal, but it's also something that you feel. Hello, beautiful ladies. Thank you guys for tuning in. It actually is, happiness is something that I feel like everybody should feel. It should be almost like, because what negative energy feels like. So happiness should be the total opposite of that. It should be like a moment of bliss, a moment of peace, a moment of just being able to just kind of woo-sigh or sue-woo, whatever you choose to do. Whether it's just a moment of breath. It's a moment of relief. And things that actually genuinely make me happy, Anya, is moments that I have with Dash, y'all, my 9-year-old. Like, he's such an authentic child. He's so bright and funny and humorous, but he's still so serious. And just to have moments of genuine laughter with my child makes me so happy. It makes me feel like, damn, okay, cool. This is probably what I was meant to do. I was probably meant to come into this world, be a vessel, be a voice of the people, but be a mom, be a nurturer, be somebody who is going to always provide a different layer of love that you'll never be able to get anywhere. And that's what I feel. That's what makes me feel happy. I also feel happy when I'm pouring into my girl group, when I'm pouring into my friends, because I know that it may be something that could be ailing them, but I could say something that's gonna lift them up or make them laugh. Like, those are things that make me happy. What also makes me happy is when my village is always thumbs up when it come to my son, when they always say yes. And they know I used to play around with the village. I used to milk them. Y'all heard me? My mama and them and TT and them know I used to milk them, baby, but I don't do that no more. But for real, that's growth. You know, literally, like growth doesn't happen in the comfort of your own bed. It's gonna happen in the dirt. So y'all understand that when you're growing, if you in the mud, baby, that's because you're growing. It ain't gonna happen when you just comfy cozy in your crib. Nah, baby, you in the dirt. So my family know, like, yeah, when I used to milk my peoples, but for them to know and see me grow and they rock with me, for them to say yes, if I say, TT, I need to drop Dash off at 3 o'clock, knowing she know the show ain't till 8, that mean I got something to do. When she just say okay and don't question it, that makes me happy. I feel great about that. And I love my family that can get anything from me. Like, that's real love. That's real life. Those are things that make me happy. What makes me happy is when my man gives me a pep talk that I didn't know I needed. Cause he on his level and feeling how he want to feel, but he just always a lecturer. He's like Malcolm Flex. Okay? When he gives me a pep talk that I didn't know I needed, when he speak life into me and I'm just looking at him and I'm understanding where he coming from, it just makes me feel so happy. He sees something in me that sometimes I don't see in myself, and I'm the same way with others. Those are things that make me happy. So when I was out kicking it on Sunday, I had a blast. Don't get me wrong, we bopped around, but the thing that made me happiest the most was spending an intimate evening with him. I ended the night with him. We went out to eat and we just got to talk to each other and was actually having a good conversation. Those are things that make me happy. Genuine connections make me happy. You know, actually being able to do things that fuel me. If I'm working out makes me happy. So the more I get to do that, the better for me. Eating clean and being plant-based, that's what makes me happy. I'm not happy when I'm not where I know that I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I can't do what everybody else do because it looks good. You know, you have to do what you know what's to do. And those are things that make me happy, and I love that for myself. Yes, thank you. And watching what you like. Think about the seeds that we plant on a day-to-day basis. I'm not getting up planting no negative seeds, no matter the struggle that I go through. One thing about me, I could be going through the struggle, y'all, but I promise you, I will have the energy to lift up somebody else that's going and growing through something else that's totally different from mine. One thing about me, I'm never gonna be sitting around here moping, complaining, moaning. That's complaining and moaning at the same time. I ain't finna be moaning. I'm not finna be bitter. I'm not gonna be negative. I'm gonna always show up with that good energy. That's what makes me happy at the end of the day. That I'm able to speak about the things that I dibble and dabble in, but at the same time, I'm able to show up and do it though. I've been able to wake up to do that every day. That's what makes me happy. And we don't sometimes know what makes us happy because we too busy trying to make ourselves happy the way other people feel like we should be made happy. That's not life. That's not how I'm gonna live. Yeah, I'm gonna say I got a 1,000 things on my plate, but at the same time, I'm gonna eat it all. I told y'all that. I'm gonna eat it little by little. So that's what makes me happy. And that kind of leads to the next kind of topic or just little, bullet point was, in what ways do you sustain happiness in this climate? I feel like when you sustain your happiness, you're waking up and you're thanking the source, whether that's your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, whether that's Allah, whether that's a Buddha, whether that's a monk, whether that's the universe, age, suit yourself. You're getting up, you're thanking the source, but overall, it's gonna come back to you and that muscle in your mind that you're able to make do what it do. So when you're thanking your source and you get up and you have gratitude, I feel like to sustain happiness, you have to be grateful for what you currently have. So if it's that old beat up ass car with a dent on the side with a dimple, you better be grateful for your dimple. Real talk. If it's that bus pass that get you there gas high as hell, I ain't looking down on nobody catching the damn bus. I'm about to get me one next. You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand, like, it's different things that's gonna help you sustain your happiness in this climate, but you got to figure out what's going to work for you. If waking up and giving thanks is going to work, creating a morning routine, if that's going to work for you and that's what's going to keep you happy. I know working out for me and just actually sweating and feeling productive. I don't want to be overwhelmed. I just want to be productive, and I want to wake up and I want to apply myself. That makes me feel happy. Those are things that kind of bring joy to my life and being present. The only way you can fully be happy is if you're fully present in the moment. And when you catch yourself drifting off to the past or to the future, and you could come and be like, ooh, let me be present. I promise you, life is going to get a little bit more simpler because I know life been life. I'm telling you, I've been on the main line since 2017. I promise you, I'm asking him to take me off of the main line, pass it to somebody else because I've been doing it too long. So I know life be lifing. So I ain't the type that'll try to give nobody no extra, okay? I always been that extra. Yeah, no, I ain't just trying to tell you this. It sound better. It sound better when you saying it, but to actually live through it, to have dark days that's on record. I have dark days that I've recorded because I wanted to be able to go back to that to understand. Sis, you're not there no more. What you went through 3 weeks ago, you're not hurt no more. So understand that different versions of you. In each season, each season requires a different version of yourself. So if you're wondering why your spirit is uneasy and it's not feeling like it's where it belongs, because it don't, because it's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to grow. To sustain happiness, you have to pour into yourself always. Yes, and be a student of life. Read, journal, pray. Thank you. You have to pour into yourself. So you have to wake up, like I said, the source, and here you go, your mind. You have to pour into you. If I don't pour into me and do what Anya needs to do, I'm no good to Dash. I'm no good to my child. I'm no good to my man. I'm no good to my friends. I'm no good to my parents. You know what I'm saying? Because all of these people in my life, they make up my tribe. So you have to choose yourself first. And I don't give a damn if it's 30 minutes of walking. Do you know what that's going to do for you? Do you know what that's going to do for you? Don't get up and just eat a damn donut like dead ass, for real. We be playing ourselves. Whole time we thinking we in competition, looking at, no, we in competition with the old you. Every time, no matter where you at in your journey, sis, every time you're in competition with the last version of yourself. What you finna do about it? What you gonna do? Cause I want to keep her in the yippity yap. Yeah, we be talking too much. We need to put some foots down. You hear me? And we don't hold each other accountable when it comes to that. Because, sis, if I know the goal that you're trying to reach, I'm going to do everything in my power to support you to get there. We don't want to do that, though. Low-key, we be hanging back. We play it too cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Get out here. Get uncomfortable with get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's how you sustain happiness. You create your routine. You have a source that's higher than you. You put yourself first, and everything else around you will align. That's just the truth. That's how I go. Now, whether you stick with that, which by sticking with that, that's you utilizing the word of the week, which is consistency. We're nothing without consistency. That's creating the habits. No, you ain't gonna see yourself lose no weight, drop no pounds, stomach ain't getting no back. Where were you consistent at? Ooh, baby, because the devil is a lie. Tried to drop that phone. Where are you consistent at? Tell me where you consistent at. Because if it's just for 2 days, that's not enough. We're not going to see nothing in 2 days. Give yourself 2 weeks. Say you finna do this. And y'all know I'm big on fasting. If you don't fast and get closer to your source, if you ain't fasted 24 hours, I'm telling you, you don't know what you're missing. You don't know the clarity that you will receive. And sometimes it be a gift and a curse because you see things that everybody for who they is, the clarity is real. And sometimes we are afraid to see what is real. I'm telling y'all know how I feel. I'm passionate about the ship that I talk up on this platform. Okay? Y'all already. Kayla, is you finna pull your paw back? I love y'all. Oh my God, I love y'all so bad. So the next bullet is, what do you do to fill up your cup when it starts to get low? Sometimes you have to pull back. Sometimes you may not be able to answer the phone or answer a phone call or somebody hitting you up or saying like, you got your friends, you got your people, you got your tribe. So you know when that one homegirl calling or texting, she probably is going to talk about her deadbeat ass nigga who she never going to leave. If you don't have the energy that you can't afford to talk to her because you going through your own shit, don't answer. Those that mind don't matter and those that matter don't mind. And keep that in your brain, okay? Those that mind don't matter, and those that matter do not mind. So therefore, if I matter to you, you matter to me, I'm not going to mind if you ain't answer my phone or you're not going to reply to my text. Sometimes you got to unplug. Period, point blank. That's how you fill your cup back up whenever you feel like it's empty, but also the people that is in your life, the people that you do talk to every day, top of the morning texting, on the phone, call your homegirls, whether it's your dude, you need to tell them, yeah, you know, my cup is really empty this damn week. You know, I'm feeling slighted and I don't really know what to do. Those type of people, they're gonna know how to handle you. Don't ever be afraid to make it seem like you ain't feeling no type of way and you is. If you feeling low and you feeling empty and you ain't got no energy, you know when you ain't yourself. You know you ain't operating at your best or at your highest or even at your medium. Come on now, speak about that. Don't ever feel no way about not telling somebody that you ain't got the energy that I can't afford it. I mentally can't afford it. I physically can't afford it. And you know what? The way the brunches and shit is set up, I financially can't afford that shit. Glad I ain't been doing that. Because ain't no way I'm supposed to be spending $50, $60 up here on some fake hookah and some shots. And all you hoes is doing is standing and jumping on the couch. I could go home and stand and jump on my own damn couch. And Kim will kick my ass. You heard me? Like, no. Like, for real. Understand what you can and cannot afford. That's how you fill your cup back up. You stop shit and in its tracks. If it's something that you know that you don't want to do, you feel yourself being, you don't want to do it, don't do it. Don't do it. And be unapologetic about it. Do y'all hear me? Oh, no, ain't nobody made me mad, Harvey. You already know. I'm naturally like this. This is how I operate. This is how I roll, okay? I'm just speaking to my people and let them know what to do to fill their cup up. If you feel like you're dwindling and that shit is getting low, I'm telling y'all, stop answering them phone calls. If y'all feel like social media is sucking you dry, take a little hiatus, take a week. Guess what? The shit's still gonna be there. You know how to get back on it. Like, come on. How bad do you want to make a change in your life? Is it really worth your sanity though? Like, at this point, we're not even just dealing with people not happy with themselves physically or feeling insecure about their money. We're in a mental warfare. It's people's minds that's playing tricks on them. Come on, y'all. The suicide rate was way too high this year, dog. Ain't no way. It's your mind. Watch what you feed in your mind. Watch who you be around. Watch what you consume in the social media, in the news. I get it, the news is informative, but that don't mean it's always gonna be good for you. Pull back. That's how you get back in. That's how you get back centered. That's how you get back grounded and closer to your source, whatever that is. And that's just the bottom line, for real. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it a bean, baby. I'm Precious and Cam daughter. It's in me, baby. It ain't on me. This inside. This inside. Can't nobody ever know what I'm walking around here going through. They don't know what the bank account's sitting on. The bank account could be sitting on a negative, in the red. But I promise you I'm gonna show up in the world and be a kind human. I'm going to be a beautiful person and get somebody to laugh, a good energy, because that shit don't matter. What matters is my mental. Am I mentally stable to deal with this shit? Because I know that at the end of the day, it's something way bigger for me. I'm just getting started. I'm trying to live old like James Earl Jones. Y'all know that. The original Lion King. The original. Okay? Like, that's the type of energy that I got today. All right? Whew, y'all get me so excited. This is the last bullet point of the night. And again, thank you guys for always tuning in. Yes, and thank Harvey, I'm an evangelist because my auntie used to take me to children's church. Like, I grew up in the church. I've always felt anointed. I always felt different. You know, I ain't necessarily a Bible thumper to know the word, but I know the spirit. And it just sits differently when you come from where I come from. When you able to go ahead and grind through all of the adversity. I've had all of the adversity thrown at me, whether it was a car accident, whether it was a house fire, whether it was a loss of a job, whether it was a loss of a car, was it loss of a friend or a family member. Y'all, I've been through it all. People thought I was so just out of sync or just a robot that I don't even have natural feelings of anger, sadness. Y'all, I got real life emotions. But I handle it differently. I'll never be sitting down bad long. My mama and them know my mama ain't raised me like that. I'm a warrior. I'm a soldier. That's why I'm still here to live to tell that shit to this day. And they know it. They synced everything I go through. They know me. This the real me. I'ma always give y'all the 100 authenticity because that's what we deserve. We deserve more people that's real. I am not an aesthetic. I'm a real ass female. I'm a real ass mom. I'm a real ass black woman in America. Done been through both sides of the spectrum, from the Medicaid to the SNAP to the corporate life to having the best dental and eye insurance. I done been through all of that, y'all, and I ain't done. It ain't finna stop. It's going to keep going. So most definitely gonna preach and gonna talk that shit on the platform, period, y'all. And the last thing that I had on here was, in what ways do you add to your partner's happiness? Y'all got me so damn excited tonight. In what ways do you add to your partner's happiness? And what ways do you need them to add to yours? So as far as me and my guy, my helpmate, I feel like this year has been a beautiful year for us. And I truly, truly love him in a whole nother different way. Not just in a romantic way. I feel like I was so romanticized on being in a relationship at first. But now I'm like loving him as a human and as a person, and as a black man and as a father. And I feel like the way I add to his happiness is I'm just there for him, no matter what it's looking like, no matter what it is. I'm going to actively be there. If it's a death in the family, if it's a hardship that you're experiencing, Anye's gonna show up. He knows that. He's seen that, and in return, he's doing the same for me. He knows what to say to me if he feels like that I'm being defeated. I'm trying to hold on and be strong, because a lot of the shit that I go through when I'm fasting and I'm clear, don't think that I get snappy. Don't get me wrong. And he gets the backlash of it because I don't come out to the world like that. Like, I could be at my job 48 hours, no food, because I'm fasting. And they be like, damn, you ain't ate in 2 days. You so nice, you so kind. But yeah, my man gonna get that back end on some for real shit. But at the same time, it's just because of the type of relationship that we have. He's supposed to get that. But at the same time, I'm gonna take whatever on his end, I'm coming through. I'm gonna be kind to him. No matter what he's going through, I'm going to always treat him like the king that I know that he is. And I'm going to be there. I'm going to be a listening ear. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be upfront. And I'm going to keep it real. And he's going to do the same. And that's all that you want. You want somebody that's going to show up for you, even at your worst. Even if you feel like you looking dusty, you ain't got a dime to your goddamn name. That person, being with them, being around them, they're going to make you feel like you worth $1 million. And that's the energy that you always want to give to your partner in order to add to their happiness. Because the truth is, they shouldn't be the main reason why you're happy. There's some shit that's inside of you while you're feeling insecure. So you work on that. You tell them where you may actually need help. Hey, baby, it ain't even you. It's me. I'm just not feeling like myself lately. I ain't got to do none of the shit that I want to do. If they hear you and they're listening and they're paying attention, your person needs to be studying you. You need to be studying them. And that's how you're able to get in. So on those bad times when you feel like, damn, I'm just not making no connections, you gonna always stay connected to them. Because you being open and you being honest and you telling them like, baby, it ain't true. I ain't connected right now. I don't got nothing to look forward to. If they hear you, they're going to do something to shift your energy because they for you. They don't want you to be down. It ain't no competition with your man. It ain't no competition with your gal. You know what I'm saying? The only person you in competition with, and I'm going to end it here, is yourself. The last version of you. Whoever you was 6 months ago, you in competition with her and him. Whoever you was last year, you're in competition. Let's go. Let's go. How you finna shit on the old you? That don't mean you gotta have all these different things going on. Just pick one thing. What you finna be consistent with? Because that's the word of the week. We need to make that the word of the month. Because we be consistent with the bullshit. We be consistent with our jobs, but we can't be consistent with our personal development and our spiritual growth. That's a problem. That's something we all need to work on. Yes, VJ, this be every Wednesday, but we finna be wrapping up season 1, Pooh. This was a really good show, and I love you guys so much for tuning in. I gotta go. I actually do have another obligation. I have another obligation, and they're calling for me right now. But I love you guys. Please, please, please. I'm going to drop this episode. Make sure y'all share it. I'm going to sing y'all with this last little songy song from my little playlist, and I'm out. Let me see. I think I may have to do this one for y'all last. All right, Justin, turn me up.
When I'm out on the road, going from show to show, told my homie Romeo how much I missed you so. I don't know how much longer you'll be. I'm missing you, wanting you, and I really wanna talk to you. Oh no, I left my 2A at home, still sitting on the charger. Oh no, my battery dead on my cell phone, and I really wanna call ya. J-Book, let me use your phone. Gotta call my baby girl back home, let her know she means to me, cause we gotta be, yeah. wish I was home. But then you flipped the script to put me in the wrong. And you think I'm lying when I've been trying all day to talk to you. Juggling videos and photo shoots. Baby girl, don't think that 1 minute goes by that I don't really wanna call you. Don't think that I'm screening my calls or checking my caller ID, trying to dodge you, girl. Trying to be all I can be. In this industry, you mean the world to me. You are my everything, my